good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hope everyone is well. So, my tripod's broken. I've ordered a new one. So if you're wondering why it's a bit tilted, it's a tripod. But a new one is on its way from Amazon. Today's topic, subject, it opens a can of worms a little bit. But I pride myself on speaking the truth. I always have, and I always will. I'm no longer doing videos on my other social media platforms. I am only doing it on YouTube. So this has gave me the first opportunity to speak my mind today. Hello Don, hello Goldie. First opportunity of today to really speak my mind. So I'm just going to clarify a few things. Nobody has asked me to explain myself, but what I'm going to say might annoy some people. It may not, but we'll see. So, I'm a proud author with no publisher, no marketing team. I'm a one-man band on social media trying to do my best for people in this world. A couple of little things have been annoying me. Now, I speak my mind and I tell the truth, and not everything that I'm ever going to talk about is going to always be fluffy and roses. I don't even like roses, but anyway, whatever's going through my mind, generally I come on social media and talk about it, whether it's the good, the bad, or the ugly. Okay, and that's just me. And that's me keeping it real and sharing with you lot what my daily life is like. So, over the last day, I've noticed something. I've been doing a little bit of checking on social media. I have been raising money for charities over the last couple of years. Most of you will not know that. Well, I have. I've been selling my book by the dozens, been giving them, some of these charities, all this money, civilian charities and military charities. I've been giving them all this money from the book, and I've been doing a little investigation. Not an investigation, I've been checking the social media of these charities, and not one word is mentioned about Paul Bogie or his book. I have not had any emails or direct messages on Messenger or LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram to even say thank you. That annoys me and it makes me angry. I'm sharing that with you lot. Whether you're interested or not, it's irrelevant. You know, I'm just speaking my mind. It makes me angry. I'm sure a lot of you will be able to understand why that would make me angry. I'm sure the majority of you will share my opinion. It's pretty disrespectful. I'm not expecting these charities to make a big deal out of me and my book. At the very least, I would expect them to say thank you very much, Paul, for your donation. Thank you very much for the money you raised. Thank you very much for the books that you donated. Thank you very much. Via email or on my social media. That would have been enough for me. That would have meant that I wouldn't even be talking about it today. And I've had nothing. So yeah, it does annoy me and it does make me angry, but it's not important. The bit I want to clarify, because I can already hear what some people say. You know, I'm not doing what I do for any gratitude for anybody, right? I do it because I care. I do it because I'm helping people. I was, believe it or not, brought up with manners. It is nice to be nice. If they didn't want to go public and publicly thank me, stick it in an email, stick it in a messenger. That I've got them all on my social media. They're all fully aware. Stick it in and say, thanks Paul, I appreciate it. And I would be like, you're more than welcome. Never happened. Whether it's an overlooked, whether it's something that's overlooked or it's done on purpose because the title of my book's got heroin in it, and whatever the reasons behind it are, it's not one charity, you know, there's a few charities, and it's a shame. It is a shame, and yeah, so I just wanted to come on and share that with you. I'm not going to keep you too much longer. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. I am. I'm chilled out as usual, sitting. Me and the wife are going to be cooking lasagna. I cook for my wife every night. I'm going to cook a lovely lasagna. We're going to sit in front of the telly. We're watching the programme about Ryan Reynolds taking over the football team. We've started watching that and we're really enjoying it. So we're going to continue watching that. There was something that I've seen last night. I started watching with, is his name Chris Hemsworth? Thor. There was something that I was watching and he goes and does these challenges. And he's going to walk off the end of a building. I can't remember if it's on Prime or Netflix or something. Anyway, so I'm watching this programme. And he has assigned a renowned psychologist to teach him about his fears, how to deal with his fears. And I'm watching it, and then the psychologist is in the car and they start talking about self-talk. And it's the first really time I've heard that out with Lou Tice, who taught me, mentioning about self-talk. You know, certainly in amongst the celebrities. And it just fascinated me a little bit. You know, that here's this psychologist teaching Thor about the power of the mind, about self-talk. And it fascinated me. So, yeah, I'm watching that as well. It's just nice, it makes me feel nice, because when I hear other people, albeit celebrities, talking about the things that I teach people from what I was taught, then it just makes me feel good, because it's like, I understand a lot of people don't understand what I'm talking about when I do a lot of the talks on the mind and self-talk. A lot of people don't get it. When I try and explain what it is, I do it in quite an easy way to understand. And it's an amazing thing. And it is an amazing tool. You're all using self-talk right now, whether you're aware you're doing it or not. You know, and that's... So anyway, you know, I live by self-talk, folks. I am the strong, passionate individual with a gritty determination. I am that person today. And I overcame my heroin addiction, joining the army, writing books, and all the other amazing stuff, going into schools, going into prisons. I overcame so much, and it all stems back to self-talk. Everything positive in my life, it all stems from the way that I talk to myself, the way that I view myself when I look in the mirror, the way that I pat myself on the back every single day, the way that I won't allow these charities not acknowledging me to dent my determination, to stop me, to have any negative impact on me. But I am a man of my word, and I will speak the truth, and I will tell everyone, I'll tell the world, whoever wants to listen. That's the truth. I have raised thousands of pounds for charities and have patched me and completely ignored me. So that's the truth. Why not say it? I don't want to be one of these people that only comes on social media and talks about upbeat, funny, optimistic things all the time. There will be some of that, and I do think I am a very optimistic individual, but keeping it real for me is more important, whether people like me or not. I am Marmite. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I don't have a cup of tea here right now, or I'd pick it up. I know that. You know, I know that full well. How do I overcome that and not allow that to make me sad and angry and anxious and depressed? Taking a beating every day, getting called the veteran junkie like I did last night. You know, some wombat on social media felt the need to come on and say, you're nothing but the veteran junkie. How do I overcome that? How do I allow that not to affect me and make me angry? Obviously, initially I'm angry and I'm not perfect. Through my self-talk, I keep self-talking, and it's working a treat, and it's been working for almost 19 years, and it's going to work for the rest of my life, I hope, because I know I've been enlightened. Somebody taught me about the power of self-talk, and all I want to do on social media is teach other people how to use self-talk, or what self-talk is, and how we're all using it right now, whether you're going to tune it now because you're not interested, or you're going to listen to what I'm saying, whether you're going to judge me for having my pyjamas on at 10 to 4 on a Saturday afternoon with my Looney Tunes jammy top, right? Some used to be thinking, imagine having your pyjamas on. I thought that was a t-shirt. Whatever. You're self-talking, you know, and it is an amazing thing. So that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to get it off my chest. I wanted to get it off my chest, verbally, because I've done a written post on my Facebook, and the majority of people on my Facebook seem to support me and agree that it's disrespectful. So that's nice. There will be some that will say, but you're only doing it. You're doing it to help people. You're not doing it You're only doing it to be acknowledged, and that is not the truth, right? And if you think that, you shouldn't really be on my social media. If you think that's the type of person that I am, I think I've proved it over the 3 years by giving social media the good, the bad, and the ugly side of me, to let people get to learn who I am. I'm not in it for the fame. I'm not in it for the money. Truth of the matter is, if I get somebody famous to endorse my book, that same book that I donate every single penny, no 50%, no 70%, no 5%, 100%. If I was to get somebody famous to endorse my book, what would happen to the book sales? Think about that. You know, and I'm sure everybody watching now, I can see in the comments, hello everyone. I'm sure you can appreciate what would happen if someone famous endorsed the book and pushed it out on their social media. The book sales would go through the roof. There would be loads of people that would be able to help, that would be interested in self-talk, how I broke my addictions, how I became an author, loads of people that just don't know who I am right now. That's my thought process, you know. And people criticise me saying you only want to be famous. Well, I didn't want to be famous. I want my book to be famous, because my book's where all the money is raised to help the homeless people, and I care about the homeless people. I want to abolish homelessness in Scotland. I wrote it in the book. That's how I feel. But it's like in life, right? You're always going to get people criticising me, like the person, veteran junkie, nothing but a veteran junkie. Like everybody, you know, all the people from my regiment, the Scots Guards, talking about me behind my back and bad-mouthing me and blah, 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 blah. He's not a hero, blah, blah, blah. He's just a junkie, blah, blah, blah. Only by using my self-talk in a positive way every single day am I able to disregard that negativity, and in fact I flip it into a positive, because it makes me more determined. And that's what I'm trying to explain, is that that's what happens through my self-talk. I take a lot of negativity that I receive on social media and I flip it. And I think, well, you know, I'm going to prove them wrong, and I'm going to keep on, keeping on until the job's done. And it's a lifelong commitment. But I am determined, or stubborn. Same thing really, right? Just a different word. That was my life coach that told me to pick a different word, because stubborn is generally based as quite a negative word, stubbornness. So she said to me, think of a different word. And I thought, determination? She went, there you go. So I always try and use determination as opposed to using stubborn. But I am stubborn. My wife will testify to that. I'm a very stubborn man. Tenacious, I just seen Dawn put in there. Yeah. Inconsistent. There's lots of things. There's lots of traits that I have as a human being. There's lots of good traits. Listen folks, there's also some bad, right? I'm not perfect. I've never claimed to be perfect. That's life, isn't it? And we're all the same. You know, nobody is perfect. So, what are we on? 16:27. Right, so, more people are coming in. I'm sorry for the people that are coming in that you have missed it all. You can go back and watch it on catch up. Please go back and watch my videos and stuff, and make sure you like, subscribe and share as well. Tell your friends that I've got YouTube. You know, go and give Paul Bogie a subscribe, because he's trying his hardest. He's not really, he's struggling a wee bit getting it out there, and go and support him. Your neighbours, you know, your loved ones, your friends, mention it. They might have a YouTube channel that they never use, but they might subscribe because you asked them to, and never watch any of my live videos, but the subscription will mean the world to me. Alright, so I am going to leave you in peace. I've got about an hour and a half before I put the lasagna on. Going to go and get Caesar. He's out the back garden. I'm going to go and get Caesar in, and then spend the rest of the weekend chilling out. I hope everybody that's watching is doing good wherever you are in the world. I hope you are doing well. And thank you very much for coming in and joining me this afternoon. And thank you for coming in the previous times. Thank you for persisting. Your persistence with me. Sometimes I do talk a lot of shite. That's just who I am. I'll not apologise for it, but sometimes I blabber on a bit. But I've got good in my heart, and I'm just trying my hardest to make an impact in this world. All that's needed for evil to triumph is for good people to do nothing. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just not wanting to be that person that does nothing. So I'm doing everything in my power to try and help people in this world. Okay? Right. That's me. Sorry for chopping my head off. My new tripod is ordered, so we'll be back to normal soon. Alright? Have a great weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on for 10-15 minutes, maybe 20 tomorrow for a little while. But yeah, enjoy your morning, your evening, or your afternoon. Alright? Adios amigos.